What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to take you behind the scenes and in a little bit of an interview with me, yours truly, Joe Bunn, and talk about the party I did at North Hills here in Raleigh, North Carolina in mid-October. So without any further ado, let's get into this video because this is going to be fun. Let's go. So how did I come about this idea to do a public event? Well, for the last, I don't know, honestly, probably 5 or 6 years, I've always said that a bucket list item of mine was to play in front of a really big crowd on a big stage. And so I know a lot of people here at Walnut Creek Amphitheater and Red Hat Amphitheater. I kept reaching out to them. I'm like, just put me on for like 30 minutes before a big band and let me shoot it. You know, before I get too old, I want to have this masterpiece, you know, of me rocking like a huge crowd. And I don't know why, but that request has fallen on deaf ears multiple times. Most Live Nation acts would have to be approved. A lot of these bands, if they're going to do a DJ, they're going to bring their own DJ and so on and so forth. So finally I was like, you know what? I'll just put this event on myself. So I reached out to the people at Kane Realty that own North Hills Mall. And I said, look, I got an idea to do a public event. And I think I called right at the right time because they were in the middle of scheduling this North Hills Nights series, which was kind of very end of summer, really more like the beginning of fall, 6 weeks. And it was 5 cover bands, and that's usually what they have on this stage. And then they were like, all right, we're going to go to bat. And I heard like internally, they literally had to go to bat and be like, Joe Bunn's going to bring it. Like, I know he's not going to just show up, you know, and be one DJ up there just kind of phoning it in. Like, he's going to bring the party and the production. And so I did, and the rest is history. So let's talk about what we did to pull this off. So the first thing I knew I needed was PA. My PA, even the biggest one I have, which is an EV-ELX system, was not going to cut it for that big, grassy amphitheater area. No way. So I was doing a corporate event for Blue Cross Blue Shield. Actually, they had a sound guy at that, and I said, look, is there somebody local that I can hire to do this event for me? He put me in touch with this guy, Keith. Keith and I started talking. He was like, I've got this blah, blah, blah sound system, line array, 4 21-inch subs, et cetera, et cetera. And I was like, yes, that. Then I started thinking about the visuals. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I can just do some sort of projector screen. And I knew several DJs that had like the outdoor movie theater setups. But I was like, man, I don't think it's going to be bright enough. The sun's just going to be going down when I start. It's like, oh, man, let's do better. Started talking to Keith. Keith, again, has got a brand new video wall. So I was like, dude, bring the video wall too. And so that's what you see back behind me and the drummer. So then I started thinking about other elements. All right, well, I don't really want to play early. You know, I think the doors opened at 5, and then I was like, what are we going to do from 6 to say 7:30? So I got one of my DJs who actually has a band. His name is Cody Daniel. His band's called CD in the Mix. And I was like, do you guys want to do the opening set? Play for about an hour. They're a great cover band. He's got original music as well. But I was like, let's put them on first. Let them get everybody kind of loosened up and out of their lawn chairs and start dancing a little bit. And then I'll come on shortly after that. And that's what we did. So Cody went out there and did his thing. And then I started thinking about like all the concerts and shows that I've been to. What do I want to see? You know, I want to see a show. I don't want to just see a DJ standing there. So I was like, what other spectacle can we bring besides, you know, the video wall, which we had all these ambient videos playing. And you'll see, you know, when we released the full-length video, we had some really cool stuff before I even came out on the video screen. And so I started thinking about dancers, and I could never really lock in any dancers that I wanted. And then I started thinking about, okay, what about right before the pandemic when I did the video with Nicky Baggs, one of my favorite drummers. Probably, I mean, I used to be a drummer in high school. I was not very good. The band I was in was even worse. But I am a drum fan. You know, Tommy Lee and Neil Peart and Alex Van Halen. And like, these were the guys I grew up on. This guy, Nicky Baggs, is one of the best drummers I've ever seen. So I was like, the last third of the night, let's bring out Nicky Baggs and let him rip. And so I had that locked in, and then I was like, man, we need some sparks or some fire. We need like, we need pyro. So Matt Butterworth, another local DJ, I got some sparks from him to go around the front of the stage. And then, of course, at the end, we had to bring out both of the CO2 tanks and CO2 guns. And I had my guys that you've seen in a lot of my videos here on the channel, Saquon and Gabe, on my left and my right, just, smoking the crowd down. And then, of course, I had to smoke them down as well. That was all the elements, that we basically pulled together to put together our own party. So I think it was $5 a ticket to get in. And all that money actually did not come to me. I actually spent a lot of my own money on all this production and to put this party on. That $5 was because they didn't get enough sponsors for the series this year, and that had to cover their security, the bartenders, the porta potties, the this, that, and the other. And so what was the point really of paying for this out of my pocket, right? Other than a great party and a great memory and the fact that I got tons of footage. Well, at the end of the day, I looked at it as a branding and marketing event, right? Everywhere all over North Hills Mall was the poster. Joe Bunn and Company, DJ Joe Bunn and Company on October, whatever the date was. So for me, it was an opportunity to invite past couples that I had done their wedding. I invited future couples whose weddings I'm doing. Again, friends, family, all sorts of people and influencers from Raleigh were there. So many people tagged me in the post. So many people came up to me afterwards and said, we live out here. We've watched all of these concerts all summer long, and nobody brought the party like you. Like, I've never seen everybody up out of their chairs like that. So for me, it was like, I'm going to take this money that I could put into a wedding magazine print ad, and I'm going to put it towards this party and make it this marketing piece. So again, we've got tons of footage from it, social. We got photography from Richard Barlow, who was also there that I forgot to mention. Incredible shots from him. We've had reels that we've posted from it. We've gotten 2 YouTube videos out of it. And it just extended not only the brand of Joe Bunn, but the company as well. And for me, I think probably I had $5-6 grand in this thing. It will be worth every penny of that over the next 6 months or less, and I'll get my money back tenfold. And so this video is just going to give you a little bit of behind the scenes. You kind of see some of the setup, a little bit of the time lapse, and the things that went on before I walked out. And then the final video we're going to release is just going to be a one big hype video, from the countdown to the things that played on the screen right before I came out to me walking out on the stage. And then we're just going to put together the best clips from that night in a big old fat hype reel and get you guys excited about it. And that will be the release after this release. And maybe we'll do something special. Like, I think this is what we'll do for the release. In fact, the day that we put that video out, I will play live on Twitch the same set that I played at North Hills for all the people that watch my channel that couldn't make it out. Does that sound good to you guys? So let's get into some of the clips. I hope you guys enjoy some of this behind the scenes look, and you'll tune in and watch when we release the main video on the next drop. So here we are from front of stage, getting everything set up. As you can see, we got 4 21-inch subs. We got the line array system. We got the video wall going up. My man, look at my man, Nicky Bags flexing on him. We got Cody and his band setting up over here. So it's all happening, all under a gorgeous North Carolina blue sky. So couldn't ask for more. Super excited, just ready to get a sound check and maybe have a couple drinks and chill out a little bit. Watch the band before we go on. Stick around because it's going to be a freaking movie today. So what do you guys think? That's the behind the scenes look at the big North Hills party that I did for the public. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching this channel and for being a subscriber. If you're not, by the way, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give me a big old thumbs up on this video. Leave a comment because I always respond to those. And again, we'll keep it moving. I hope you stay tuned and you're back for the world premiere of the final video from the North Hills party. Thanks guys for watching. We'll see you next time.